Saitun Hussein lives in Mombasa Old Town. Like many water users in Kenya, she uses well water for cleaning dishes and all other daily needs. There is no running water.
Maji siku hizi hakuna. Tunachota maji kisimani hivi mkanyosha hivyo. Kipata haya maji ya fereji hatupati. Tafuta maji ya kisima tuachemshe, tuyatie chloroquine. Maji yenyewe kidogo, utatumia chooni, utamwaya chooni, ukienda chooni, utamwaya mageleni mangapi.
As she does every morning, Saitun goes to buy all the water she'll need during the day. It's a long and time-consuming task. A loose network of legal and illegal water access points are there to provide for people's needs. It can be a lucrative business. But this well owner would prefer better infrastructure.
Sasa hii inaojua ni wizara ya maji kwa sababu lazima pengine kwa kama pipe yao huko ni mabovu ya kutokea enzi za ukoloni.
The nature of water services changes from place to place. Sometimes the infrastructure is outdated, as in Mombasa. In other places, underground cartels dominate the service. But virtually everywhere, water provision is difficult. The reasons are many, with an underlying common theme: a lack of participation by water users.
When people receive contaminated water, all that they do is they rush to the Mombasa Water Sewerage Company, or they go to the media with their complaints.
There is no dialogue between these various stakeholders. The water companies do their own thing, the communities are on their own, and there hasn't been any effort to bring them together to address, each to speak about what the issues that affect their access to water or their service delivery.
In most parts of Kenya, there's deep distrust between water users, providers, and regulators. Most problems are met with angry accusations. Water engineer Ali Farouk thinks there should be a greater focus on finding solutions.
This is contaminated because the system is not being cleaned. The cover is missing here. Sand gets into the system.
To help find solutions, Ali turned to Transparency International Kenya. As part of its fight against corruption and abuse, it is dedicated to improving the delivery of basic services such as water. Central to that effort is a program called Transparency and Integrity in Service Delivery in Africa, TISDA for short. It recommends profound changes in the system.
We are one of those water-strained countries, if one were to say so. And the water that is there needs to be managed properly, and proper governance needs to be put in place.
That means nothing less than changing the way water provision is organized. The main obstacle here is the level of distrust between consumers and water providers. In Mombasa, Saitun is visited by researchers from Transparency International Kenya. They inform and engage with consumers, helping to make them a part of the solution rather than a part of the problem. After all, many consumers undermine water companies by illegally tapping the pipe system and bribing officials. That's why Mombasa's water provider welcomes Transparency International's initiative. Manager Moses Kenya acknowledges that consumers have pressured his company to be more transparent. And at the same time, their cooperation is a big help.
There are various issues that we have been able to catch up with them. They have given us very, very important feedback. And I believe with that cooperation, we can really move forward and ensure that the service is greatly improved.
For example, they know who has connected water illegally. So it's possible for them to address that issue.
In fact, this program has reached to a stage whereby the old towners and Mombasa Water Company have come to an agreement whereby they will sign and understanding to work together without the usual hit me, I hit you system.
My vision is to scale up what we have done in Mombasa into the other 6 case study regions. And in the long run, I would like to see TISDA penetrate into the other sectors like the health and the water sector and look at the integrity risks, look at the risks in terms of transparency and accountability and participation.
Cooperation has the potential to really improve the water sector in Kenya. That's why consumers, the state, and water companies must play together, not against each other. Informal events like this one can lay the groundwork for a productive collaboration. It's a soccer match organized with the help of Transparency International. Representatives from Mombasa's Old Town community and the water company have come together.
Through football, some sort of teamwork is built, some synergy that comes up, and at the end of the day, the user doesn't view the water service provider as an enemy. Instead, he views the water service provider as a partner.
In meeting and talking at ease, all sides can address their concerns freely. So in a playful way, the foundation is being laid for a future where they work together rather than against each other, and where Kenyans can count on reliable and safe water.